Hey, good morning. This is Meir Valensky with Driving Markets. Just to let you know, I've got my earphones in today. Hopefully the sound will be a bit better for those who can't hear too well. Okay, so let's discuss a couple of results yesterday. You've got MasterCard, Visa came out. MasterCard did not meet expectations, was well below expectations, and Visa was reporting that it hasn't managed to capture enough of the market share. Shares of MasterCard dropped. The main figure yesterday actually was very interesting, was the GDP, the gross domestic product in the States, came in much lower than expected, at 2% rather than 2.7%, and the market totally disregarded it and moved up. In other words, there's a lot of energy and a lot of desire by investors just to buy the market, whatever the news is, whether it's good news, bad news. The appetite to invest in the market is significant, and they're just pushing the market higher. On MasterCard, for example, yesterday, everyone believed that the stock would go up, so they sold the puts, which is the option for the stock to go down, and they bought calls, which is the option hoping the stock, MasterCard, would go up, and actually went the other way around, which is MasterCard failed on its expectations and delivered a lot less than expected. Going forward, I had some questions regarding cryptos. What's my thoughts on crypto? Okay, so what happens is follows. Crypto is got no economic or financial sense. It's used a lot by gangsters and mafia to hide money, criminals. There's no trace on the money. There's a lot of interest in crypto by the mass public purely because the price is rising and so volatile that people are looking at the 7-8% moves on a daily basis, and they believe that they can trade that and buy it and sell it and do whatever they want. So I don't have a hard opinion on crypto. What I do know is that it's very high risk. So you could make a lot of money and you could lose a lot of money, but there's no economic sense to crypto. There's no fundamentals, there's no reporting, there's no PE ratios, there's nothing. It's just purely let's have a bet or gamble on crypto and let's see where it goes. Those who have crypto believe that Bitcoin's going to go to $200,000-$300,000 a coin. Could well be. You know, we could be sitting here in a year and a half's time and thinking, why didn't we buy it at $61,000? On the other hand, those who are more cautious might say, well, it could drop from 61 all the way back down to 10 or 5,000. There's no fundamental basis to Bitcoin, cryptos, etc., etc. However, there is a lot of global enthusiasm, and when you've got several 100 million people, if not billions, looking at crypto, then obviously that's going to have an impact on it. But the mass public don't really understand crypto, and the professionals don't understand crypto. So anyone that you hear talking about crypto in a professional sense is, in my opinion, has got no basis, because it's just a virtual coin that's made some people a lot of money and provided the criminals with a vehicle to hide money from the authorities. One particular technical point on trading I just want to go over. When you're trading, pick an asset. An asset is a stock, a share, a product that you trade on. Pick 2 or 3. Don't start picking 10, 12 items to look at. It just doesn't work. So if you want to be invested in shares and indices, then stick to a few shares, stick to a few indices. If you want to stick to FX, then stick to FX. Pick a few pairs within the FX. Monitor them, analyze them, look at them, get to know the fundamentals behind what makes that particular asset move. Okay, don't start jumping from one point to another. That's very, very important. If you need to get any further information, you can contact me on LinkedIn, or you can reply on this YouTube or WhatsApp, Instagram. Okay, spelling of my name is Velenski. Okay, so remember that, Velenski. So Instagram account is Valensky Meir. YouTube, Valensky is Meir Valensky, and LinkedIn is Meir Valensky or Valensky Financial Group, Business Group, whichever you want to search for. All right, so thanks for listening. This is Meir Valensky with Driving Markets. Hopefully the sound is a bit better for those who have difficulty, and speak to you next week.